Hello, Maximus here with the last live commentary of the day before I go to bed. This will be about the Battle of Medlon, and I'm going to try a fairly skirmish heavy build, Pontic skirmish heavy build that you can see soon. I tend to do fairly well. I don't do as well with skirmish heavy builds as I do with other types of builds, so I'm trying to get some practice in with them. My objectives here are to win the cavalry engagement, prolong the infantry engagement for as long as possible, and then just shoot anything that's left to death. So I'm posting up some strong wings of noble blood cavalry here. Well, actually I'm going to peel some of them off and put them here. Put some Thuria spears up center. Formation attack off. Nice missiles there. I'm going to have 2 horse archers on each flank. Put my general over here. And also have some Pontic Royal Cav over here. Nice wide skirmish formation. We are ready to go. So now I think my Thuria spears are close enough to the cavalry to be able to support them. And let's see, Carthage. I'm just going to move my cavalry straight up here. He has Cretan archers, which are a bit of a problem. Can't see any elephants. African pikes up front. Mercenary Numidian cavalry, which I should be able to eat alive with my horse. So I'm going to go straight for them. Now he's going to adopt the defensive formation, which is smart of him. I think we'll see a kind of a box develop here. I'm just going to try to enclose his cavalry, take care of them, and then move in for the kill. Going to try to stay away from his Cretans as much as possible. His Numidians are going to die now, unless he's able to support them with his Cretans, which I don't think he's going to be able to do. Pull away. Numidians do not like horse archers. So now it will be really difficult for his cavalry to reach my skirmishers. Try to get the horse archers into the rear without getting shot too much. Cretans and Balearics, so very skirmish heavy from my opponent as well. Numidians going down. They're really not much of a threat, but I just want them gone because they are an easy target. Just need to stay away from these slingers and stuff. Stay just out of their range, because they will do a number on my light horse archers here. Now he's moving his slingers up, so I'm just going to run away. Moving up his Cretans, moving away from those guys, but he's making a mistake here because he's moving his guys too close to my cavalry. So if I'm lucky, I'll be able to charge them here. Slingers moving into the woods, and yep, it looks like we'll be able to engage his guys here. His pikes are unsupported. Noble blood should beat his fairly substantially, and I don't know what my opponent is thinking right now because he is very close to losing all his skirmishers, and if he loses all his skirmishers here, that is the end of him. So I think we might see a rage quit if that happens. Yep, or maybe he isn't going to rage quit. It would be nice if he continued playing here. Noble cavalry there. Still, it's worth sacrificing that cavalry, I think. Charge this blob. I really don't know why he's chasing after my guys there. It's a pretty bad idea, actually. Carthaginian cav, well, it looks like he maybe had some chevrons on them. That's why they are holding for as long as they are. So I'm taking this engagement. His noble cav really isn't a match for mine. Now I'm just going to bring these guys up to attack his so we're going to support this fight, although it should be a win. Time to take out the pikes. Well, I don't really need to. My other guys are doing that. So my archers are taking out the pikes. And he's doing one thing right. He's shooting at my skirmishers. He's shooting at my cavalry with his skirmishers all the time. But these African pikes, they'll soon be a non-factor in the game. His general is going down. So things are looking peachy. Not much he could have done against this build, I think, because it's very difficult to deal with all of these missiles. I think his army looked a bit small, but maybe he went for some upgrades on his guys instead of numbers. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the result screen afterwards. We'll see. So my horse archers are I'm not focusing fire anywhere because I don't really need to. It's a GG. GG. So yeah, decisive victory there. I got 1066 kills, my opponent got 300. So it doesn't look like he really used too many upgrades. Okay, so another battle straight away. That wasn't the last one. I'll see if I can get a more challenging one with this Pontic build. And I called it Pontus. By no means a perfect game. I lost a lot more cavalry than I needed to, but then again I felt so confident that I was able to take out all of his guys that I didn't. Well, I played a bit sloppily because I could. He peeled off all his skirmishers to chase after my cavalry, and that opened up the pike line for just being skirmished to death. We'll see what I can do against this Egypt army. And also bringing noble cavalry for Carthage is a bit of a gamble, because they are hard to use effectively. They die really fast. They are cheaper than Pontic Royal Cavalry, but I find them to be worse than the Hellenic Royal Cavalry and the Ptolemaic Cavalry, and basically the Royal Cavalry of all the other nations. We are ready to go against Jurgen Prengelsasser. So I don't know if that's a historical person or if that's his real name. The Battle of Lexovion. I don't think I've played this map before. Doesn't look familiar. Looks like I'm going to start on the hill over there. Always nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Some water and stuff. So that might restrict the movement of my cavalry a bit. Am I starting over here, perhaps? We'll see. Yep, so doesn't look like I started on a hill. I thought this was a hill, but it's not really. Strange map. Okay, so I'm going to put all my horse archers over here, my Thuria spears in a spaghetti line over here, supported by archers, and Thuria spears on the flanks. I don't really know how I can move on this map, so I'm going to have to find out. Keep my general close to my guys to stop any nastiness that comes through. And this must be impassable, and this will probably be a slow crossing. So I think I'll put the infantry formation over here, and all the cavalry over here. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, so the main body of his guys is over here. I'm going to push up a bit. Are they slower here? No, it doesn't look like they are. Citizen cavalry. Nice food for my own cavalry there. Push my... Oh, there they are, the elephants. I am going to have some fun with those. Egyptian pikes, Cretan archers, elephants, Thuria spears. Not a bad build, I think. He is facing me with the Cretans, so I'm going to have to create several groups for these guys. Move away some of my Pontic Royal Cavalry over here. He is kind of making a box, which is a good, smart move at this point. And this should allow me to move up and not worry about the Cretans too much, because they will be busy with both my foot and my horse archers. So we'll see how that works. Just keep an eye on the ranges here. Move around with the horse. Now he doesn't have anyone pointed at these guys here, so I'm going to flaming shot in the middle of his formation. Just take a little gamble. Pull back. Pull back. Yep, didn't take any casualties. Pull back, and I'll engage over here with my archers since I have superiority. Attack his Cretans. Or actually, I'm going to spread out more. Spread out all the way. Now I've severely limited the mobility of my opponent here, which is always nice. Looks like he's going to try to move around with some Ptolemaic cavalry here. So I'm going to send those guys over there and try to panic his elephants in the middle of his lines there. That would be good. Come on, run amok. Now if he runs away from there, he will have to run straight into my missiles over there. But it looks like it isn't going to work, and the Cretans are absolutely massacring my horse archers. So that's not too good, but that allows me to... some good micro by my opponent here, I think. Because he is able to fend off these guys fairly effectively. And here his Ptolemaic cavalry is moving in. I'm going to try to get some shots off on them. Move my cavalry over here. And here we go with a small engagement. Shoot at his Cretans. My guys will take a lot of damage from those Cretans. Already wavering. The Cretans aren't really dying as fast as they should be dying, but this allows me to pour some fire into his guys, hopefully. So hopefully I'm able to make the elephants run amok. Not yet. Cretans are tanking here, so instead I'm going to focus this on the elephants. Try to finish off his Ptolemaic cav. Nope, it's not working. Yeah, there we go. Running amok. So this is going to cause absolute mayhem to his lines, I hope. Which will enable me to draw them out and kill them. I thought I would at least, but it was not to be. Try to get his Cretans there. So once his Cretans are gone, this is going to be a breeze. Yeah, Cretans are going down. But they are really good armor there. So I don't know how cost effective this is for me. So I'm going to shift fire onto his elephants instead. Push up with my Thurios. Now this is a bit risky because I do need missiles for his elephants as well. But I am And his Egyptian pikes, I'm not too worried about them. Here comes the charge, I think. Elephants running amok. That's good. Now I can start to move up with my cavalry here. Pull back. Pull back. Run around and charge his guys. Because they are far enough away from his pikes. Should be able to win that engagement. Now I'll just have to take care of his elephants. And use my horse archers for support against the Ptolemaic cavalry. Use the Thurio spears to take care of the elephants. So I'm winning here. Which, when the citizen cavalry are dead, his Cretans will die. I'm going to pull back. So you can see the importance of supporting the cavalry fight with missiles, because my noble blood was shot to death there. So when this is gone, I should be able to take care of his guys. I'm going to go for his ignore his elephants there and go for these guys instead. Rear charge the Thurio spears. So now it's not looking too good for my opponent here. Just try to get the skirmishers. Going to lose some of my cavalry here, but I think that's fine, acceptable. Still have these horse archers, and his elephants are gone. Now there are some royal peltasts to deal with, but his skirmishers are gone from the field. So here we go, shooting up his Egyptian pikes, holding his peltasts there, and finishing those Thurio spears. Pull out, and I still have some missiles left, which I'm going to use on these Egyptian pikes. Pull out the noble blood. So I don't think I'm playing very well at the moment, making a lot of micro mistakes because there's so many things to keep an eye out for. But we'll see. Quite interesting map though. Now when these pikes die, it's going to be a mass charge against his peltasts. I still kept my shock cavalry for the late game. So these Thurios have some ammo left, these guys have some ammo left. There we go. I'm going to charge straight in here. So once one side of the box breaks, it's going to be pretty easy to get in. And here we go. And it's a GG. GG. Close victory. Let's have a look at the builds. I did quite a few mistakes against these Cretan archers because but I really wanted to make his elephants run amok in his own lines, and I think that worked somewhat. I could have gotten a bit luckier than I was. The Egyptian pikes, I really feel they are a waste. Bring hoplites of Thuria spears instead. Was able to neutralize his cavalry fairly well, and I think the problem with the build that my opponent brought was, one, I had mobility over him, I had missile superiority, and I even he kind of had to, instead of going on the offensive with his elephants, he had to babysit them and had to box up, and you can't really box with Egyptian pikemen, and especially not if you have 4 of them. But I think he made some good choices and was able to defend okay there for a while. But I know one thing: I wouldn't want to face this Pontic army with that Egyptian army. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the battlefield.